Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy WattsTV, man, and today we are back again with yet another reaction video. Today we are actually reacting to an O'Shea Duke Jackson video, and this video is entitled Brittany Renner Needs to Go to Jail for Doing This to Charleston White. That title is wild. Charleston White need to go to jail for some of the shit that he's done. Let's keep it a buck. Damn Brittany Renner. So just to give you guys a quick synopsis, Brittany Renner and Charleston White were on a podcast together, and let's just say it seems like Brittany Renner has been having some sort of manic episode, or she was just drunk, and she could be a very aggressive drunk. I'm not sure, but during this interview, was completely unhinged. Let's put it there. But before we get into the video, please do me a favor. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps on the channel. Lets me know that you are rocking with the content. I want to thank all the new subscribers out there. I really do appreciate you guys. And while you're at it, please do me a favor and do not forget to follow me on all my social media platforms at WattsTV94. That is my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. Join the Discord, man. A link to that will be in the description down below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video.
From just looks alone, Brittany Renner has what a lot of black men desire. She's good looking, she's charismatic, she's sexy, with a little bit of backside. Booty clapping sounds! But as grandma used to say, church music, boy, stop looking at that girl's booty. Looks ain't everything.
Hilarious.
And oh yeah, grandma, you're right. Looks and booty are not everything.
Oh yeah.
For a man to be in a long-term relationship with you, there are a few things you need to have: character, values, and some respect for yourself. Rewind, Nemo.
That's facts.
Let's talk about respect for yourself. Now, again, that's something that we all really care about, and especially in relationships, you got to have self-respect because boundaries are important. If I have everything that a person wants, but if I don't respect myself, they'll lose respect for me. In a relationship or friendship or business relationship can never accrue. However, Brittany Renner has talked about this in the past. She has let a lot of guys use her because of a lack of respect for herself.
I didn't understand my value, and they were just mirroring back that lack of knowing.
Yeah. I
can't blame them for taking advantage. It was like I marked myself for clearance.
Damn. God. Damn. She said I marked myself for clearance. I mean, honestly, I appreciate the self-awareness here, but damn, what a way to put it. That sounded crazy. I mean, is she wrong? No, it's just the way that she said it is wild.
And it was me trying to connect. Like, sex is better when there's meaning, when there's substance, when there's an understanding, when you have to work for it. Like, what are we doing? Sex without love or some type of bond is just exercise, you know?
Damn. Sex without love or a bond is just some sort of like, it's just exercise. You know what's crazy? She low-key right. Because sometimes after doing it, I'd be like, now why the hell does this hurt? What did I do? Oh, that's right. I forgot.
And when I took a step back and really started asking myself, like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't feel good. How can I change this? So that really was for me like an eye-opener, just not feeling good about myself after.
And how did you change it? Or how will you change it?
I've been on strike since October.
Dima, do me a favor and go back to that last part where she said
I don't believe her.
Stopped having sex.
Just not feeling good about myself after.
That is interesting. We'll find that out in a minute, because she no longer, according to her, will have sex because she knows her value. That's pretty interesting, because just a few months ago, we saw her on an Instagram interview where she said this.
What is your confession?
Meeting somebody and then having sex with them the first time you meet them.
Sensational.
What is your body count?
32.
Jesus Christ.
I have a list on my phone, and I have all their signs next to it. Yeah.
Am I your type?
Are you my type? Yeah.
I'm your type?
Yeah.
Oh, say less.
She says she knows her value, but seems like Brittany Renner has character judgment problems, and that's something that I want to discuss.
I mean, he's not wrong. She for sure has some sort of like character judgment problems. She stated that she wasn't going to have like intercourse because she now knows her value. And then that clip came out, but that clip didn't prove that she's out here busting that thing wide open now. You feel me? Just because old dude got her number, that doesn't mean that they did anything. I mean, would I be surprised if they did? No, but I wouldn't say that's enough evidence to say, you know, oh, caught in a lie. I don't know if O'Shea is trying to say that, but I don't know.
He was on the interview with Anton Daniels where she talked about her friend felt her up while she was drunk.
Trusting men and then having your trust betrayed in different ways, different layers. So I feel like for me, I mean, I actually haven't talked about this, but now it's just coming up. But I had, oh my God, it might be a heavy thing to say. But basically I had a guy best friend who like touched me when I was asleep, like before my 30th birthday.
Damn.
And
wait, what?
like recently, like a few months ago. And it my whole view of men up, because it's like I already went through so much stuff with heartache, and then I had this friend who 10 plus years who violated me when I was sleeping. He didn't know I was awake, because when I drink I wake up at like 3-4 in the morning. It's weird. So I was telling Prince, I'm like, I don't want to get in the car, I'm afraid. Like that's the root of it. It was afraid. I'm like, what if he takes me and I'm in a ditch? What if he wants to hurt me? What if all this fear was playing out?
And that drunk part is very important, just like the sex part is important. We'll come back to that. But when she was drunk, this guy she thought was her best friend was trying to fail on her. And this couldn't have been longer than a year ago. So again, Brittany Renner has judgment issues. And when she has judgment issues and things don't work out, she typically likes to blame people for her mistakes.
Okay, wait. I don't know what O'Shea is trying to say here, but I wouldn't blame her for that situation just because she was drunk. When you are drunk and you think you are in a safe environment, you wouldn't think that your friend of 10 years is going to touch you while you're drunk and try to take advantage of you. Why would that be her fault? Why would that be her fault? So that's a genuine question.
In the same interview with Anton Daniels, or maybe on the different day, she's talking about how when people came after her, she expected her baby daddy, PJ Washington, to come to her defense.
Why?
15.
Why? Why would you expect for him to? No, I wouldn't come to your. Why would you expect for him to come to your defense? When essentially, I mean, I'm sorry, you may not like it, but yeah, you did groom this man, and everybody warned him, yo, don't wife her up, don't do this, don't do that. And then when he found out that was the truth, he probably didn't want to have anything to do with you. I understand he is now the father of your child, and you two are going to be around each other for the rest of your lives now, and you're tied to each other for the rest of your lives. I'm sorry, but if I feel like you genuinely took advantage of me, no, I'm not gonna stick up for you either. Like, why would you expect for him to stick up for you?
15,000 comments on a picture, on videos, saying that I'm a pedophile, that I'm a piece of shit, I'm a gold digger.
Oh, gold digger for sure.
All these things. I feel like I just was like, the truth will see the light of day at some point, and I just didn't feel called to talk about it. Because I know who I was with. I know how sensitive he really is in real life too. So I did just take everything. And I was hoping maybe he would come to my aid, or at least call off the dogs a little bit, as much as he could. But we're also in different places in our life.
Now, I'm trying to build the case here, so follow me, all right? This is very, very important. Now, recently, Brittany Renner was on the podcast with Charleston White and former heavyweight boxer Shannon Briggs. But again, she was asked a question about her relationship.
Can we stop calling this man Charleston White and just strictly call him Uncle Ruckus? Because that's who he is. That's who he is. He's like a modern day skinny crackhead looking Uncle Ruckus. That's who he is. Let's just start calling him Uncle Ruckus.
PJ Washington, being that he just signed a new deal with the Hornets. Let's check it out.
PJ just got an amazing contract. How does that make you feel as a woman, knowing that's your baby father? What is your first view on that?
Honestly,
I got money. Oh, we got a contract? Oh man, I am so excited that we got a contract because you have to pay me child support. So yes, this is we.
My child's father to win.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if
It's
he
just what
wins,
it
you
is.
win. Duh.
And regardless of what people say, I believe he deserves whatever he feels he's worthy of. So, whatever that contract looks like, that's what it looks like. And I didn't have a child. You know, I had
His
a
speech is
second degree tear. You know what that looks like?
I'm gonna say, just
Hello?
say no. I'm gonna say no for all of us.
Is everybody fucking
I'm just gonna
listening?
say no.
Hello?
Yeah, your
A second degree tear? You know what that looks like?
I mean, that boy was that big when you had him.
He was, I think it was 8.1.5.
That means she had a big baby.
Almost 9 pounds.
Why does she just start yelling? Bruh, relax. She's most definitely, she's intoxicated or something. You can tell because her speech is super slurred. Like, something is just off.
Right?
Another NBA player.
Does that matter to you?
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes that nigga funny. His ad-libs are crazy.
He had a big
She
baby.
had a big
Almost
baby.
9 pounds. Right?
Another NBA player.
Does that matter to
Man
you?
said she had another NBA player. That's crazy funny to me.
Does that matter to you? Who had such a fucking opinion about me?
Wait,
Does that
time out.
matter?
It's group.
Hold
My
on.
opinion changed, but
Hold
yeah,
on. Answer the motherfucking question.
no. No, it didn't initially. No, hell no.
Okay, I had a second degree tear. That means they sewed me up.
Yeah, okay.
Right. You know what that means? That means I love that. My was fucking split open for him.
Right.
You understand that? You lost 9 pounds.
Okay. Just because you had a baby with someone, that does not mean you love them. What are you talking about? He couldn't, like, you couldn't help that your vagina got torn because of the baby. He couldn't help that. That was out of everyone's control. You didn't know you were gonna have such a big ass baby. What are you talking about right now? And just because you had my baby, that does not mean you really care about me. What are we doing? What are we talking about?
Big boy.
Okay?
Gratefully, I had a 5-pound baby.
Good for you.
Bless.
My
Bless.
baby was almost 9 pounds.
Big boy.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. All right?
Yeah,
No, I wanted to say that because I think it is important. A lot of people do
What's important?
that. You do wish well for.
Most.
Here's the thing. Let me just tell you, you and every one of the motherfuckers that are commenting, she doing too much. She.
Fuck 'em.
At the end of the day, this had a second degree tear. Do you know what that means?
You know, I have to edit so many of these videos, man. Like, god damn, I'm not even this vulgar on my own channel. Like, how are you guys getting away with all of this shit on YouTube? Like, my shit is gonna get age restricted so fast. Like, if I were to say something like this, age restriction, my video can't be monetized, limited ads, something. Like, I have to essentially like mute when I curse now.
You just taught us.
Ripped.
What is it?
Ripped.
Thank you, Charleston.
Ripped open.
Ripped.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, boy had a head like his daddy.
Ma'am.
Yeah. Boy had a head like his daddy.
All right.
Hold on.
And
Why
then
is she
at some
kicking?
point in that particular interview, you will hear her screaming and yelling like this.
Hello.
Hey, listen now, listen.
Listen to what I'm say. Shut the up when a real bitch is talking.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
Get
Shut
the room.
up.
Take the room. Here we
Shut
go.
up. Shut the up.
Yes, ma'am.
Yo, hold up. No. I did not know this man was cross-eyed, bro. Why is he This man is dead ass cross-eyed. Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Because I'm a real bitch. You hear what I'm saying?
Talk.
And I care. And I'm a hopeful romantic. But I can't control. At the end of the day, I try to force something that wasn't mine. That wasn't my person. And that's okay. He's sitting over there. Shut the
Now remember,
chill.
she
You are
had
out
a
of your
chance
mind.
to do a collaboration with the late great Kevin Samuels, and she described herself as these talking points.
I'm from Ocean Springs, Mississippi.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, do you know where that is?
No.
I am a gold digging, manipulative, evil, who has no real talent, who has sucked it way to the top, and is a overhyped, below average looking girl with clout, who is only relevant because of her ass.
Okay, question. Is she saying this is what she thinks of herself, or does she think this is the perception of others? Because if so, then this clip could be most definitely taken out of context.
Oh, damn.
Even Kevin Samuels had to say, "Go damn."
Well,
now I want
I'm
to
gonna
play
assume it's the former, not the latter. Damn.
this other part in the video. She's obviously drunk,
Yeah.
and she's going over to Charleston White. I'm not going to show the part where she is going to give him a lap dance,
Thank
but I
you.
want you to hear him say, "Please don't come over here and sit on me."
It's uncomfortable to be wet.
Is it?
Yeah. I've never been wet before, but yeah, I'm sure it's uncomfortable to be wet.
You know, moist is one thing, but wet is just another. It ain't what we shooting for. You know what I mean?
You ain't get what?
Isn't that?
Miss ma'am.
No?
No,
Miss
come on,
ma'am.
please. Come on, man, please.
No?
Come on,
I
man,
need you
please.
I need you to be kind and respectful to my guests.
Yeah, drunk. So she's so drunk.
Where that pig poker at, man? Go ahead and get the pig poker out. Wait a minute.
Why?
Wait a minute.
Why?
I did nothing for that.
Yo, dead ass. Like we gotta square. Like if this was a dude, we gotta square up. You have absolutely lost your mind. You are on someone else's platform, and you are throwing water everywhere. They got They have expensive equipment everywhere. You lost your goddamn mind. You were invited on this platform. Are you serious? And you gonna disrespect them like that? I don't even look. Keep in mind. Yes, I do not know what was said prior, but it seems like these guys have been nothing but nice to them, nice to her. So I don't understand why she's acting like this. Oh wait, I do. It's because she's drunk.
Oh, man, please. Oh, that's... Wait a minute. Miss Renner.
Now it's obvious he's saying that, but she continues to still grind on him anyway. And even though he probably liked it, I'm pretty sure I would have liked it too. Brittany Renner's real problem is not sex. It's not letting guys smash. Brittany Renner is an alcoholic and she makes bad judgment. That's the issue with Brittany Renner.
Okay, all right. I see what he's understanding now. Is she an alcoholic? I mean, maybe. I don't know. But also, I'm not going to feel bad for Charleston White for anything that is done to him. Like, I'm sorry. This is the same person that said he used to grape white women, like, with his friends and manipulate them. Like, no, I don't feel bad for Charleston White. Get the hell out of here. But like I said before, he equated this whole thing to her basically being an alcoholic and her having an issue with alcohol. He linked it with her like making like bad life choices, but her having an issue with alcohol and then being touched by someone who she thought was her friend. That's still not her fault. Should she be drinking? I mean, at this point, by the way that she acts, probably not. But if she's passed out and someone that she thinks is her friend is like touching her inappropriately while she's unconscious, yeah, that's not right. That's not okay. That's not on her. That's on him. Like, that's a crime. That's SA at that point. What are you talking about?
She is a loose cannon. She is uncontrollable. And so when a woman like this blames her issues on men, and she says she knows her value, the reality is your value is what you prove every day. And when nobody is around you and you're acting a fool like you're doing right now, you show us that your value is less than what you believe. And your real issue is you have bad judgment and you need to leave liquor alone. That's the reality here. You make bad judgment in friends, you make bad judgment in men, and it is all because you're just a bad person.
I agree. She makes bad judgment. But again, going back to the friend conversation, I don't know. That's making me low-key uncomfortable because I'm like, bro, don't say that. Like, put some accountability on the dude. Like, she thought it was her friend. Like, does she have bad judgment? I mean, sure, but that doesn't mean she deserves to be touched when she doesn't want to be touched, when she's unconscious.
Probably. Not to mean that you're a killer or anything like that, or not to mean that you're mean. You just have bad character. So because your character is bad, that is what you attract. But there's so many ladies like Brittany Renner that are unaccountable for their problems, and they raise kids. What do you expect that child is going to become when you have bad character? A bad character parent can't raise a good character child. And if you really want to know why PJ Washington got away from you, it is because it's obviously that you're crazy. It only makes sense. He just couldn't put up with that. Your older woman acting like that with a younger guy, that's right. Now you can get mad and say how you split your you know what open for the guy, but something is really wrong with you. That's the reality. I feel sorry for her. And I feel sorry for so many of you guys out there that are dealing with a woman that has so many problems. And you know, Brittany Renner has had her share of issues with her family, with her mother, growing up with her grandparents. It's too much for a man to have to deal with all of that. There is no possible way as a man you can deal with somebody that is crazy as Brittany Renner, and then you're expecting that you're going to build a business, you're going to be in a professional career. Somebody like her, it's just easier to, you know, booty clapping sounds.
This man with these booty
and
claps.
just let her go on her way, because she's going to destroy her own life for sure. She's going to destroy yours next. She has no self-control, and she just can't get it done as a mate. That's the reality of it all. Now, we don't want to really deal with that, but that's the truth. And when a lot of ladies want to talk about they know their worth, and you come out acting like this, just know that guys are running from you.
Yeah.
Because they should. There's nothing of value if you can't add value to the other person's relationship. Again, you can think all.
Let me tell you something. I think he said something along these lines, but a pretty face, big ass means nothing to a lot of men. Men would rather have peace of mind than anything. You could be the baddest chick on this goddamn planet, but some men won't touch you with a 20-foot pole because they know you'll bring stress to their lives. And I mean, I agree. She is one of those women that will bring stress into your life. So I don't disagree with what he's saying here.
All about yourself that you want. You can think that you have this. You can think that you have that. It doesn't matter if the guy doesn't see that value. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, the bell. We're out.
Oh boy. Yeah, Brittany wildin'. I'm so glad he did not show the lap dance part, because I don't have to edit that. I wasn't going to show it in the first place. But wow. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with her. I thought she was basically trying to change as a person. She pretty much let everybody know before that she was going to change and she was going to act a different way and she wasn't going to give herself up and blah. Look, when it comes to her sexual life, I don't know what she's doing, but she's obviously still very unhinged, and I agree with O'Shea in that she probably needs to put the bottle down. Like, you might need help. You might need help, and it's fine. It's fine. A lot of people need help, but you might want to get some help for real, Brittany. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with anything that I say? Do you agree with anything O'Shea said? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. And once again, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Don't forget to join the Discord. Links that will also be in the description down below. And follow me on my social media platforms at WattsTV94. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.